Hello and welcome to the Global Fashion Workshop channel. I remind you that we release a new video 3 times a week. I'm Svetlana on air today, and I would like to remind you that we're developing our project, Dress Anna Viktorovna. Anna Viktorovna is our customer and a part-time Carolina's music tutor. I'll be designing pants for her today. Let's have a look now. I don't have a sketch, but photo pictures on my table. That's more convenient for me. I guess it'll be more demonstrable for you. Let's consider what the pants will look like. They have wide pant legs. There is a fold at the waist. It is clearly visible here, the area it is to be stitched to, but it will be solved by fitting. The pocket opening, typical for pocket trousers for men. You can see from the back that they are extremely wide. But we will not design them so wide, and besides, I have a cheat sheet from Anna Viktorovna. When she was visiting us, she took her pants, which we restored to her a little, and then she put them on and said, "I do appreciate such pants that I have on now, but I would prefer to have a little wider here." Therefore, I tried on these pants, and we will take these sizes as basic. We'll start with widening the side seams and the inseams, and then we'll widen them by 5.5 centimeters, 5.5. Five and a half. Let's mark 5 at the knee level. Mark 5 so far. As for the side, we should widen it by 2 centimeters. Since it is a base that it fits on the hips, we have to have some more space there. Therefore, the side is to be widened by 2 centimeters. As we remember, the bottom line side seam that we have widened by 5.5. We connect these lines. We are lowering it here. This line is to be lowered by 2 centimeters, but the bow line is increased by 1.5 centimeters. We have got a new mark. That's in this place. Connect the new marks of ours. I always mark the knee line. The hem that I do is 5 centimeters. The increase for the fastener will be 3.5 centimeters. Three and a half. Anna Viktorovna is a statuesque woman, so the fastener length might be quite long. The fastener length we will make at her hip level. If necessary, we'll reduce it. Proceed to drawing the second line. with a bit of a deflection in order to make the line so smooth and pretty.
Плавная, красивая.
That's the new bottom line.
Низа. Так,
Oops, the marker has gone.
хотя бы так.
At least so. There may be enough paint in the A broken line.
Фломастере. Так, у нас
So,
получилось
we've got the front panel.
брюк.
Now we can proceed to the back part of the pants, a line.
Вкладываем линию.
The back ironing line is to be verified with the front ironing line.
Передней половинки и задней половинки. Вот так. И легко.
So, we're making easy movements.
От этой
We add 1 centimeter here and 1 centimeter there from this line
и здесь
and from the front line.
это у нас
These are the new back part marks. Make a double check with the ruler.
проверить. На передней
We have 17 and a half at the front panel.
15,5. Значит,
It means that we should totally have 18 and a half centimeters. Double check.
половинку на такую же.
We increased the back part by the same amount as for the front part, 5.5 centimeters. It all fits together. 5.5, 5.5,
По низу. 5
and 5 centimeters at the bottom.
опускаем
We lower our seat line by 2 centimeters,
метра.
and we increase the length of the seat seam by 1.5 centimeters.
Шва сидения на 1,5. То есть расширяем.
That is, this way we obtain a new stitching line. It must be marked in order to not lose it.
Прибавляем
Add 5.5 centimeters at the knee line,
2
2 centimeters for the seam line up to the hip line.
шву до линии бедер. Соединяем.
We connect these marks. Also, we should connect the knee line and the bottom line.
Соединяем точку колена и точку низа. Так.
5.5.
Соединяем.
Connect this mark with the knee line.
Линию
The knee mark is to be connected with the lower mark.
точкой ниже.
Have a look at the result.
Получилось.
Mark, mark, and mark. So, okay, let's join the new line. The bottom line, the hemline, the side line of the back part, and the new side line. We also will mark the knee line and the side seam.
Выделяем
Select the dart.
выточку.
The ironing seam remains the same. It is our interlining. It can be outlined. It is the interlining.
Вдоль.
In fact, that's it. Additionally, we should mark the new seating seam.
Шва сиденья.
In fact, that will do with the back part. That's all.
Все.
It's the new back part of our pants. We're cutting it.
Мы ее вырезаем.
Cut out the seating seam according to the new line. So, and this line.
Вот она у нас.
So, and we still have,
У нас остается
we have to map out the pocket opening. Here is a fold at the waist. Point out the pocket opening now.
Отмечаем вход в карман.
4 centimeters from the side seam.
И вход в карман примерно
The pocket will be located approximately at 20 centimeters from the waist. Because 20 centimeters for the pocket opening is too much, but it is supposed that the belt will be located here.
съежится и
Perhaps it will be cut off after fitting. At that time, we will be knowing for sure the length of our pocket opening. In order to proceed to making the waist fold, the cutting line we will draw at the front part.
разреза по передней части. Но вот если
If we have a look, the fold is located 7 to 8 centimeters from the pocket opening line or so. 7. We will be drawing the cutting line up to the knee line.
на этом участке мы будем чертить линию разреза до линии колена. Отметим
Mark the cutting line. Let it be green for us.
зеленая.
The knee and the cutting lines will also be a part of cutting. It will also be cut.
Мы ее тоже будем разрезать.
The fold depth, I assume, will not be too big here. I guess 2 centimeters for the fold depth will be enough. We have 2 centimeters. It has already been envisaged in the dart. Therefore, we should move this line apart by 2 centimeters.
Так.
How will it be cut correctly so that later? Let's do it this way.
Разрезаем по вертикали.
Cut vertically up to the knee line.
И теперь по линии
Now, along the cutting lines on the knees to the inseam and the side seam.
переднего шва, с шагового шва и бокового шва, оставляя
Leaving 1 millimeter or so.
раздвигаем.
Move it apart by 2 centimeters.
Так. Здесь
I will move it apart here just a little bit because we should prevent it from touching the interlining. Move it apart by 2 centimeters.
чуть-чуть, слегка.
A little bit, slightly by 2. Thus, we will have the fold with a 2 centimeter depth.
Будет глубиной 2 сантиметра.
Just as much as we need.
Необходимо. Так.
It means we transfer this dart here. So we obtain the fold depth.
Вот это
Our fold depth is 4 centimeters.
4 сантиметра.
That's all.
Моделирование.
The designing of the first part is done. Additionally, we're going to mark the pocket section line for it to be visible.
От линии заутюжки. От линии
From the line of the ironing line, we retreat 1 centimeter on the line of the subcutaneous fold. Draw a line.
и поднимаем.
Level up by 2 centimeters from this line.
И вот
The pocket line is drawn approximately this way.
мешковину кармана.
Now, I would like to draw the alleged waist belt line.
Потому что
Because we have a big size, the pattern of the belt will not be straight, as it is generally done for slim girls. It will be a sort of curly line with a slightly modified shape. I will not cut it out so far, but I will leave them on the patterns for fitting.
на лекалах до примерки. 4,5.
We measure 4.5, mark from the waist. When we cut off this line, we will then glue and close this fold, and then we'll have a beautiful curly belt.
Так. Фигурный. Это линия.
This is the line of the figured belt, and on the back, in the same way. This is also a figured belt line. When we cut it off, we will close this place too, and the belt will get such a curved look.
Виріжемо виточку на задній половинці брюк.
Now we will cut out a dart on the back half of the pants and we'll be able to solemnly declare that our patterns for cutting are already ready. They have turned out to be so pretty, and I am sure that Anna Viktorovna will be smashing in these pants. I've already fallen in love with these pants, although I don't like wide ones. Our design works are done. Subscribe to our channel, put likes and write comments. See you soon. Bye-bye.